What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans stand up. And yo, even though I'm not at camp, I know y'all didn't think I wasn't gonna have y'all covered. Y'all, I know that you did not think, CFO gang, that I was not gonna have you covered when it comes to all things Dallas Cowboys camp. Now, I will say this before we start. Salute to a few of the media members, man. My guy Law Nation called me last night and messaged me. Clarence Hill reached out to me. My guy George Teague reached out to me like, yo, Tuck, we need you at camp. My guy Michael Coleman reached out to me like, yo, Tuck, we need you at camp, man. I know you're frustrated. But it's not about the team, it's about the people. And I understand that, right? So I was like, I get it. And it hurts me not to be at camp, y'all. But at the end of the day, I am fighting for what's right. I'm fighting for my brothers and sisters and my colleagues. So I had to make a little stance, but more than likely, I will probably be out there next year. But don't get it twisted. I still got all eyes and ears to what's going on to camp. So the very first thing that stood out, Micah Parsons playing a lot of linebacker. Micah Parsons is playing a lot of linebacker, and a lot of people owe us a lot of apologies, right? So I know last year we kind of talked about moving Micah Parsons around, and even in his press conference, he said, we're going to make teams have to locate me. They're going to have to find me. So he said that he's back to his Penn State weight. And man, when Micah is playing linebacker at the second level, he is able to do a lot of different things off ball. There was a play he dropped back in coverage and was able to scrape across, and he got on Turpin. He was on Turpin just like that. And we know how fast Cavante Turpin is. So the Lion can move, and y'all pissed the Lion off. Y'all played with the Lion all damn off season, and y'all have him pissed off. He is going to send a message. What's going to happen is a lot of people's going to try to crawl back, but oh, no. We gave you opportunities to erase your tweets and erase all your posts. It is too late to apologize. And Micah Parsons is coming. You even see his shirt. I need to get that hoodie he had on, but he is ready to make a statement. Another thing that I noticed, Marshawn Kneeland, y'all. Marshawn Kneeland, the rookie. Zim has plans for him. So he played a little outside edge, but he also played a little 3-tech. So he was playing with the starters earlier. Now we have Tyler Guyton, who was a first-round pick. He hasn't been in the starting rotation. Cooper Beebe yet hasn't been in the starting rotation. But Marshawn Kneeland, he was with the starters already in rotation, playing 3-tech and also playing edge. So I think that Zim is going to use Kneeland in a lot of unique ways. So we'll definitely have to keep our eyes on it as we get ready for camp. Speaking of interior defensive tackles, Mazi Smith. Now, Mazi Smith is around 310, and I think when he was drafted, he's around 330. So he's about 20 pounds underweight, if you want to say that. But Mike McCarthy spoke about it and says, listen, I'm happy that he's putting on the weight slowly in the right way versus just going to hard 8 and just getting fat. You know what I'm saying? So he's putting back on muscle. So I think by the middle of the season, Mazi will be back to his playing weight. But when he was walking off the field, he was sitting next to Osa Digizua. Now, I don't know what the hell Osa, as my guy Vach would say, off-season peanut butter, right? He on it. Osa looked massive, right? Pause if you want to. But Mazi, he looked stout. He didn't look kind of thin like he looked last season. So he's putting on the proper weight. And Micah Parsons spoke about Mazi Smith and said, listen, we are going to need you to be a force. Not possibly, no, we need you to be a force. So he said that he's on them. They're working out together, conditioning, everything. So Micah Parsons is taking a younger player under the wing, even though y'all said he didn't do that. So definitely keep an eye on Mazi Smith. But he looks sleeker, off the ball a little bit quicker, but he still has an uphill battle. So we'll see what happens for Mazi Smith. But definitely keep your eye on Marshawn Kneeland. Linebackers. Get to talk about linebackers, right? The starting linebackers as of today. Now, no pads are on. This is just second day of practice, but we're just kind of going off what we can see. All right, you had Maris. No, not actually. I get them confused. Eric Kendricks, right? Eric Kendricks was the starting linebacker, and you also had Overshown. Overshown was back in the mix, man. Overshown is back in the mix because it throws me off, right? Seeing number 13 out there on defense and Michael Gallup. I'm all confused, right? So you had Kendricks and then you had Overshown out there playing linebacker when they were going to nickel packages. They had Donovan Wilson playing near the line of scrimmage a lot. And then you had Wanye and also had Malik Hooker kind of rotating. And then you had Marquise Bell. He was rotating in with Donovan Wilson. When it comes to linebackers, first up, it was Eric Kendricks, and it was Overshown with the starters. And then you had Damone Clark, who switched his number to 18. And then you had Maris Lafal out there as well. So interesting nugget, but it seems like right now, Overshown is going to be top on the depth chart when it comes to that linebacker room. So we have to see how everything transitions. With the wide receivers, the battles of the Jalen's. The battle of the Jalen's is picking up, y'all. Jalen Tober is stacking days once again, but Jalen Brooks is stacking days once again as well. So both of them are getting the opportunity with the absence of CeeDee Lamb, and Jalen Tober had another good day, and Jalen Brooks had another good day. So I think that's going to be a battle. The rookie Ryan Flannery, he was out today on cords for some reason, not sure of the injury. So it was the Jalen's going back and forth. Jalen going back and forth, and they're both having a great day. So I think that, iron sharpens iron. They're going to push each other, make each other better. They worked out in the offseason, also worked out with Brandon Cooks. So we'll see how that all works out for wide receiver Trey. But thus far, they're off to a great start. Speaking of Trey, decent day, nothing to be too I and ooh about, right? I will say this, as a passer, ball placement, and accuracy, we're going to have to work on it. We'll have to work on it. But the one thing that Trey can do, he's just an athlete, y'all. He is just an athlete. So when he was doing 2-minute drill and needed to get out of the pocket, damn it, he was out the gate. He just took off. Kind of like how I played with him on Madden. Sometimes he'll drop back and just run. But I feel like with Trey Lance, it's still going to be a work in progress. And also, he was still working with the threes as well. So Cooper Rush said, not so fast, my friend. I am still beasting out here. I'm still going to try to earn my spot. But as of right now, Trey Lance was with the threes. Cornerbacks, Daron Bland, interceptions. Picked off Dak, picked off Cooper Rush. Like, he was just doing Daron Blandish stuff. Jay Lou was playing phenomenal, playing inside the slot. So you had Daron Bland on the left outside corner. You had Jay Lou playing the slot and the nickel. And then you had Nashawn Wright filling in the void of Trayvon Diggs. So your starters was Nashawn Wright, you had Jordan Lewis, and you had Daron Bland. Jordan Lewis had an interception. Daron Bland had an interception as well. So they're out there battling with the secondary. Now, like our cornerback core, and Diggs was standing next to Al Harris. He was working with Al Harris a lot, talking to Al Harris, also doing some off-field training, getting right. I think our secondary, especially our corners, are going to be good to go. Running backs, right? Zeke is just Zeke, so it's just it is what it is, right? Deuce had a few drops and drills, right? Deuce got to catch the ball, my dog a little bit. But I will say this: Rico had a good day of practice, but also Snoop Connor, I think he's out in Mississippi, right? Had a decent day of practice as well. So, like I said, we got 9 different running backs. Malik Davis was out there. Like, everybody's getting a little touch, but you really don't get to see the running backs go a full go because there's no pads on. So a lot of it's just swing passes out the backfield and different things like that. But thus far, I would say Snoop Connor had a good day, and Rico Rico's going to be the running back too. I feel like it's his job to lose. With the offensive line starting unit still as is. And then you had Cooper Beebe. He was working with shotgun snaps a lot. So I think Cooper Beebe's going to kind of be in rotation, but still not the Tyler Guyton starting that I know a lot of you guys wanted. It was still Chuma out there, also alongside Tyler Smith. So the offensive line. But offensive line played decent with no pads on, right? When we put the pads on, you really put somebody in the dirt. That is when the fun is going to begin. Tight ends going to be interesting, right? Because we know Fergus Ferg, Luke Schoonmaker had a big catch today, but Coach Wells, we heard some talk from Coach Wells today, who's the tight end coach. He spoke glowingly about Brevin Spann-Ford. He spoke glowingly. He's like, man, this kid, when we got him, I was excited. So pretty much pencil him in. Pretty much pencil him in, right? Go ahead and pencil him in. And then also, John Stevens is back, y'all. He is back. Like my dog Rome says, he is back like he never left. So he is back, and he had another good day of camp like he did last year prior to the injury. So the tight end room, I'm pretty much penciling Ferg, Schoon, Brevin, John. That's it. I like Hendershot, Peyton Hendershot, but I just feel like he's just the odd man out. It would have to take an injury or something for Peyton Hendershot to really make this roster. And as of right now, I just don't see it. Like I said, Donovan Wilson played around the box a little bit. Wanye played too high with Malik. Overall, good day of practice. We got to hear Mike McCarthy speak. I will say this. I am a much happier Cowboys fan when I don't have to hear Jerry and Steven speak. As long as Jerry and Steven don't speak for the rest of camp, I'm probably going to be good. But Mike McCarthy spoke about a few things, very football detailed. Go to Dallas Cowboys on the YouTube to listen to more of that interview, because I'm not going to break down all the nuggets, pretty much bare bones. But overall, good day of practice. Tomorrow, that's when all the fanfare and welcome to the fans will come out. I think pads come on next week. And then we get down to the nitty gritty as we gear up for preseason. So it's your boy J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you do not miss out, because if you miss out, it's not my fault, it's your fault. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. We're going crazy on TikTok right now. We're going bananas on Instagram right now, y'all. So I'm about to be everywhere. So y'all definitely want to tune in so you do not miss out. So I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. And it's camp season, y'all. Let's get it. Peace.